Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a very recommended video on different editing tutorials. People keep asking me to make tutorials, and I always say yes, but I haven't made an edit tutorial in ages, so I'm going to try and cover as much as I can in this one video. Also, if anyone still doesn't understand from this tutorial, feel free to comment about it and I'll try my best to explain it to you. Now I don't want to drag this on. I'm going to try make this video snappy. So yeah, let's start with the first tutorial. Zoom transition tutorial. Okay, so I have all my clips lined up here already, as you can see. And this method typically works best on shorter clips. So, all of mine are about 0.5 to 0.4 seconds. Now, I just start by putting a keyframe on the beginning and end of each clip, and I just zoom the last clip in a bit. Make sure not to zoom too much or it won't look so smooth. Go ahead and do this on every clip, adjusting how much you zoom into your liking. Okay, so now you have all of your clips zoomed in. As you can see, next step, we make it smooth. To smooth the zooms, you press on the graphs in the corner and select the graph called Flow 2. And since we have zoomed all of our clips, we have to smooth all the clips. So just repeat the step and add the same graph to each clip. And done. Here's the results.
Try not to be obsessed. I fucked up, oh girl, I know. I fucked up, oh girl, I fucked up, oh girl, I know.
Next tutorial, voice watermark. Okay, so this tutorial is probably one of the easiest. Just go onto text, type in whatever you want your watermark to say. Standardly, I just put my username. Now, if you click on the text, you will notice at the bottom it says text to speech. Click on it and it will display different AI voices. To select,
Edited by BloodCrystals.
I selected the standard, but you can pick differently. Now just press the tick and let your AI generate. Once it's generated, you can delete the text, since now we have the audio. Since editors normally put these watermark audios over songs, you can adjust the volume to be louder, but I just left it as it is. Now click on voice effects. Now, this is just what I do, and if you don't like it, you don't have to do it. But I add an echo, if you want it. Follow my settings.
Edited by BloodCrystals.
Now, I just shortened the video to the audio and you're done.
Edited by BloodCrystals.
Next tutorial, motion or horizontal blur transition. So get all of your clips as usual, duration doesn't matter. Go to effects and find the one called motion blur. Once you have the effect, set it to the shortest duration possible and place it in between your two clips. Now, copy my settings and put horizontal on 60 to 65 and intensity on 100. Now copy the clip and make the duration a little longer. And once you've done that, adjust the intensity to a lower number. Copy that step again, making the clip longer and intensity lower. And as expected, once again copy the clip and adjust the duration and intensity. This is how the transition looks so far. If you're happy with how it looks, you can repeat the steps for every clip, but if not, let's make it smoother. Go onto effects and add a bleak blur. Now, we are basically copying the steps as done before, but with a different effect. Maybe adjusting the setting a bit. Adjust the blur to 100, and do the same with the rotate, putting it at 100. Now, I think you catch the drift. Just copy and lower the blur on the effect each time. Now this is how the transition is looking. I'd say it's smooth enough, so let's copy it onto each clip. Take each effect and copy it, putting it in between your clips. Remember that some clips will be shorter or longer, so feel free to adjust the effects to be a different length. Now that we have the effects on every clip, this is how it looks. All done.
And my man, thank you to my man. And my man, thank you to my man. And my man, thank you to my man.
Last tutorial. Velocity. Okay, so as usual, I have my intro and then I have my clip. I'm editing. This is a key step in this whole process, so make sure not to skip. Click on beats and press add beat on every beat drop. Now that you have added your beats, we can start adding the velocity. But make sure your beats are on point. Normally I don't velocity the first bit since that's where it starts, but you can if you want. Now, cut your clip just before the beat, and I'm making 0.4 second long cuts and speeding them up as quick as they go. Now I'm repeating this step with the next beat, keeping all the clips 0.4 seconds. Do this with every single beat you've added. Now, with the last beat, I'm cutting it to a 0.3 second clip as we need it to end on the last beat since I'm looping the clip when I'm done. That's basically it for the velocity alone. But now, this next step is not necessary. I just like how it looks. So I go in and add a keyframe to the last 0.3 seconds of the clip, then another right on the end. Now, go to opacity and make the last keyframe at an opacity of 75. Make sure your first keyframe is at 100. Now, repeat this with every clip except for the ones that we have sped up. Now we have made our mini flashes. Go to Effects and select the effect called Shake. Shorten the effect to the shortest it goes. Now we'll place it on our beats. But first let's adjust the effect. Copy my adjustments. Now, as I said, we'll place it on each beat. Copy and paste the effect onto the beginning and every clip we have sped up. And now we're all done. I'm going to loop my clip and add some coloring, and let's see the results. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I'm open to making more tutorials, so if you want a tutorial on something, feel free to leave it in the comments. If you don't understand something or need some elaboration, I'd be happy to explain for you. Just let me know. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Bye.